And what do you get?
40.
Yeah, I'm turning 40 this year.
You
So
just-
count back.
You just told me to do that.
I know.
What the fuck? We sell dumb as shit. Oh, bro.
We can't get these.
Yeah, you was
together.
31, 32.
Yeah, like, yeah.
We selling dumb as shit on
because
live.
because
All right,
in 2000
let's
it was
get back to the
20,
damn
30
subject.
years. But anyhow,
We done bounced off.
that's what
We
we
done
do.
bounced
though.
off everywhere.
But that's what we do, don't we? No, I'm sorry. That's what I do. I'm not going to bring you into my
Yeah, please
my
don't bring me
bouncing.
into your
I'm not
craziness.
doing that. But yes, so that was definitely an example of a major perception. Like my perception of you was like you was much older than me or just a little bit, and then I found out.
That was a youngin'.
Yep.
He was out here rocking cradles.
Oh my gosh, he was over 21, so I was not.
Rock the boat. Rock the boat. He was out here bugging.
Oh goodness gracious.
That's some of the things, like, especially the Donald Trump situation or impeachment thing. I was basically telling people he wasn't getting impeached. Like, he's
Right.
not. He wasn't. He's too much of a crafty businessman to fold like that,
Right.
like an impeachment.
Right.
Like, I think the only way he'll lose if he'll run again. That's it. He has to run again. He has to run one more time and then lose. And then that right there is like a 50-50 because he fuck around and win. So the
Let's
thing
not
is,
speak that in the airport.
I'm just saying, like, you gotta think about it. Because first of all, when we was in school, they told us that you had to serve as a type of congressman or councilman before you even be president.
Yep.
He never did neither one.
Yep. That's right.
So how could he even run for the presidency in the first place?
Money. That's on
It's
top
not
of
even
it.
money. It's just the fact that they needed somebody in the system that wasn't smart enough to speak against on what they was doing. What you got to understand, the fucking a president is nothing but the GM.
Right.
President, that's the perception of the
President.
presidency. President doesn't run shit. He's a patsy. He's the dude that you file a complaint with, and he takes it to the boss.
Right.
Like, he got the boss' cell phone number. He got the boss on speed dial. When you try to call corporate, that's the nigga you ask for the corporate number,
Right.
and he's not going to give it to you.
I know.
So a lot of
Right.
people get it wrong. So it's like, that's like when they was like Barack Obama, like, what did Barack Obama ever do for? Barack Obama was in a position to make any laws. The
Legislative.
yeah, they make the laws. They make the bills. And the presidents, they tell them, like, yo, sign off on the first two, but that third one, veto that.
Right. And it's like, I know me, for instance, like, I can be like, yeah, I can become president,
See,
and
people-
I can do this and do that, but
Yeah.
you don't know exactly what is going on there until you are there. So perception, you really cannot say what you're going to do, what you're not going to do until you in that position.
Yeah, that's why. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of shit people don't understand. Like, Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy was killed. They think Abraham Lincoln was killed because he freed the slaves, and they think. I never really heard anybody's stories about John F. Kennedy or what they thought he was killed by, but I just seen a picture not so long ago where they had a picture of when he got shot
Right.
by this lady who took the picture. The lady took the picture, and it was never in the evidence. When she took the picture, you could see a figure in the back with a badge on, a rifle, a sniper rifle. At that moment, she took the picture. The bullet hit John F. Kennedy's head, and you could see the bang fragments in the air. When you light in the picture, the guy has a badge on his fucking shirt. Why they lock up Oswald? Oswald wasn't no fucking cop.
He was a
He never wore a badge.
What you call them? The flunkies or is that what they
You understand what I'm saying? It's just the perception that people got to open their eyes to.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? They try to say the coronavirus, that's a brand new virus. They just found out about, no. It's been on Lysol bottles for almost 100 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, as long as they would check your Lysol.
You understand what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, go get a Lysol bottle, look on the back of it, and the coronavirus is on it. Mm-hmm. Why? If this supposed to be some shit that came out of nowhere.
But see, that just tell you it's man-made.
How do y'all know it's named the coronavirus?
Exactly. See?
Perception. How do y'all know it's coronavirus?
How do you know what? Yeah, like
they say Ebola comes from Africa, Africans. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Yep, I remember that.
Then they turn around and say it came from bats.
I did not hear that one.
Man, oh man, I tell you, yo, let's let's get into some CF and Sparks, man. 24/7 intro. The boy hot. Then we're gonna get right into E freestyle. I believe that's Cav Murder joint. I don't know, but right now we're gonna get into CF and Sparks, and another song after that. Then we're gonna get right back to y'all.
Yeah. Let me talk my shit. Cornmeal. Okay, on the grind 24/7, knocking them traps off. My jack doing numbers, shit remind me of a black car. In and out of whips like a Uber, but we ain't going for it. Just spin around that block and I need 50 when you cop this off. Niggas know I'm certified, I sold it off from Weed the Raw. Breaking rules and breaking laws, I started off with playing ball. Now we got them Glocks out, we pop out on any cause. I rock out for all my dogs, get dropped when we let it off. Had to switch my circle up, some niggas had to cut them off. Too many niggas, they was frauds, a lot of niggas fucking soft. I'ma get this money before I die, split it with my dogs. Cash rules, so we ride or die, just like set it off. About to fuck the streets up, cause niggas they can't keep up. And when I smoke that reefer, I tend to spit that ether. Chasing cream, every day I strive and go and chase my dream. I ain't fucking with no broke niggas, cause I'm not a flea. Nigga, I'm a fucking G, I never was a wannabe. You never catch me slipping, keep that whistle like a referee. And yeah, I got them hands too, case niggas wanna knuckle me. And when you come from nothing, God grinding to us comfortably. 45, keeping me company, you know what's up with me. Cause niggas think they plotting and watching, I'm never ducking beef. And luckily, I made it out jams that wasn't meant for me. Got niggas praying, wishing I fell. I know they envy me. I really thought that shit was gonna work. Nigga, you kidding me? I cut my last bitch off just for fucking with my enemies. Truth be told, I ain't got no feelings. Got a broken heart. And if you feel my chest, it's super cold. But that was from the start. First bitch I had, she did me dirty. Ripped my heart apart. Second bitch I had, she was a groupie. Never played the part. Third bitch I had, I fucked her crazy. Cause she got me hard. Man, I'm just being honest. Cause some bitches really left me scarred. But that's just cool, man. It's part of the game. Look, I be focused on that money, trying to add up the change. And I ain't worried about nobody. Cause I stay in my lane. And when I hit the industry, man, I'ma fuck up the game. And watch them bitches, they start choosing when you get you a name. And I can't lose, no one coming from the struggle I came. Was hard when niggas was paying 750s for lugs. And I can't talk about a lot because of shit with the law. My block had got indicted from niggas fucking with soft. A couple niggas had told them niggas ain't stand tall. Fuck a RAT, I'm a B.I.G. D.O.G. I'm cool too, like Ice-T. And I feel like I'm a problem cause they know I'm a threat. I know they upset, but fuck them, it ain't nothing to sweat. I'm still on the check, I'm chasing trains, still up the steps. And any nigga want problem, I come right at his neck.
I don't think they ready for this greatness, man. I'm back at it like crack addicts with expensive habits. Killing all these rappers, these niggas don't really want no static. I'm from the ghetto, was youngest, we used to flip on matches. Ring your doorbell, that we act like ain't nothing happened. But now it's ratchets, nowadays everybody packing. Niggas dying every day and don't nobody know what happened. It's like the cop said, let me help you die fast. Put your hands behind your back and shoot you like you never mattered. This whole shit is scattered, I don't know who got it better. Is it the generation now or the one after? Many kids having kids, don't it sound backwards? Half of women think it's cool to have a baby daddy. We gotta do better, either it's now or it's never. I'm tired of looking at the news and we killing each other. We only want suffering, they ain't giving us nothing. That's why they call that shit the trap. They bait us on money. And the second you make too much, they taking it from you. They lock you up and take that money, then they make it double. You fell for the trap, now you in the bubble. Waiting on that phone call for someone to bail you. Nothing lasts forever, and that's all I'ma tell you. Cause they set us up to lose, but we not fellin'. They shut the schools down and took the public libraries. And that's the same budget cuts to raise the crime rate. They let us see us act irate. They only use us for our talents, but they hate to see us progress. Yeah, I know that's hard to digest, but our music nowadays only add to the nonsense. Cause we promote violence, kill each other in silence. Never blame ourselves when we blaming our environment. Everybody caught up in the cycle and I'm tired of it. When we gon' wake up cause we sleeping on a lot of shit. Trump won president and he ain't even positive. So war's automatic, he already started bombing shit. The only thing that we worry about is the latest fashion. You setting trends but you never setting the right examples. Everybody expecting each other to have the answers. I swear the shit of disease is worse than cancer. We walk around as if our parents never told us manners. And tell them money minutes when they tell us more cancer. Swear too flashy, everybody let it care.
Yeah, we back.
That was quick.
Yeah, first song was Seraphim Sparks. Intro. He got an album out right now. Go follow him on Seraphim Sparks at on Instagram. The second song was E Freestyle. Kev Murder. So, what's next? What we got next?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Basically, like the factors of influencing perception. Like we have a person's attitude, the personality, what are the person's motives, and their interests.
I agree with the motives, but the character, the traits, you can't
the person's
really
attitude and personality.
Yeah, attitude and personality, yo. A lot of people get that wrong. A lot of people get that wrong. So that's pretty hard to be
a factor in the perception.
Because it's like you every time you judge somebody, you get it wrong.
Right.
That's fact.
For example, what I did.
every time you judge somebody, you wrong. So you got to be very careful about that. That's not even. I wouldn't even really call that a perception thing. That's just people being very naive.
Naive to the
real.
Okay.
Because you don't want nobody to do that to you.
And that's true. Because there's plenty of times when I was in school, like there was times I would be sitting there by myself and people would come up and like, why are you so mean? Like you looking mean. And I'm like, mean? I'm sitting here by myself, not messing with anybody. Like I think I was drawing or something. I'm like, how am I mean?
See, now that's perception because it's what they see.
Right, yeah.
What they see is a mean person.
Yeah.
Because you probably was out there with this face all scrunched up.
Yeah, looking and stuff like
that's
that. But
perception.
of course, I don't know what my face was looking like,
right.
Because I'm sitting there drawing. Yeah, actually I was drawing. I don't know what I was drawing. But, and they're just like, why you look so mean? Like, you mean? I'm like, what?
Yeah, but on all actuality, at that time, you wouldn't still understand if they told you what they seen.
Exactly, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't. And then, to be honest, still today, if somebody would do that to me and I'm making faces, like, I'll be like, no, that's
yeah, it's still hard for you.
Yeah, it is. Because I'm like, no, that's not what I'm doing. And then I get, well, your face is scratched up and this. Well, I'm sorry.
That's why I try to explain to Nala, my Nala, you know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody speak to you, look them in their face.
Right.
Look them in their face, give me undivided attention. Because if somebody talking to you, you looking this way, you looking that way, you doing everything, huffing and puffing, you giving them the right to take it however they want to because you're not opening your mouth and saying anything. You're actually just being quiet. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to think what you think, or am I supposed to think how I feel?
I think what you see.
Yeah, or think what I see. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, it becomes a hard thing because it's like, you know what I mean? You don't want to seem sweet to everybody, but also you don't want to seem like a stickler.
Right.
You don't want to seem like that person that they don't want to come in contact. I suffer with that a lot because it's like, you know what I mean? My perception of the world is very negative. So when I come encounter with certain people and when certain shit happen, I think of exploding first.